Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm in such a better mood today because after almost 10 whole years, we have the return of The Devil is a Part-Timer today. And I had to wear red today to represent Mig Ronald. Oh, man, guys, I never thought this day would come. I never thought we would get a second season of this show in particular. It was a trip and a half watching this episode. I will say, it feels a little jarring to get this animation after Season 1's animation, because Season 1 had way more distinctive animation, like darker line drawing and all that. And this season is definitely like some 2022, like everything's vibrant and sparkly kind of stuff, So it was a little different. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I love this art style, but man, after almost 10 years, I'm glad to say welcome back, Devil is a Part-Timer. I love this series, guys. Little story time, actually. Little story time. I won't take too much of your time, but I absolutely loved this series when it first came out. I thought it was so absurd, but it was so funny, and I really loved the characters. And I never thought it would finish. I never thought they would finish this series. Because, guys, when they take almost 10 years to do a continuation for a show, you start losing hope. You're like, oh man, I never thought they'd finish this. So I actually am a light novel reader for this series too. And I've been a long time one since 2017, actually. What's funny enough, the final volume of this book actually came out a couple months ago, actually. But I never thought they'd finish it, so I decided to read the light novel. And I've been reading it for years, and it's just a trip to finally see some of these characters animated. It really is. Oh, man. I could gush about this for hours, but I guess let's get into it and kind of talk about the episode a bit, Because, oh, man. Blast from the past. So, the episode begins, how it normally does, with a recap. It has been almost 10 years, guys. Like, of course they're going to do a recap and explain the story, of how Mao was the demon lord in the other world, and he almost completely conquered Ente Isla. Like, completely, like, they were on the brink of annihilation until Amelia and her party came and stopped him, and he ran away through a portal. He ran from her because she was about to kill him, and he came to Earth, and she followed him. And man, it's still so funny that he works at McDonald's. I always love how in the back of every volume of this, they say, do you want fries with your Hellfire? I always thought that was hilarious. But, they're just doing their normal everyday stuff, We just get thrown right back in immediately into the fold with our characters. And it's great. Mao's still working at McDonald's, trying not to starve to death, Lucifer's still a lazy bum. Still a freaking shut-in bum. Ashia's still the dutiful house husband, of course. Chi still loves Mao, obviously. Chiho. Like, oh man, Chiho. I gotta be real, guys. Not the biggest fan of Chiho. Just saying. And of course we have Emmy still being the stalker hero. And it's great, guys. Like I said, I never thought we would get this show again. It's crazy. So, we're doing our normal everyday stuff with these characters. But then we get a scene, actually, in Ente Isla at Mao's old devil castle, where a mysterious woman seems to show up, actually. And, well, let's just say it looks like she extracts something from a plant that Mao's had there. Very mysterious, I really wonder what that could be, And, we come back, they're doing their everyday thing. We see Serial. Mao's at work, and we see Serial, who, if you guys don't remember from the first season, is actually an archangel. Who is actually a real name from the Bible, funny enough. And he loves Mal's boss, which is, of course, ridiculous, but it's hilarious. And he goes there every single day to eat food, and guys, he got fat. He got fat as hell. I never thought he'd be animated fat, man. Oh, it's crazy. We see him, they're doing their everyday stuff. Lucifer's trying to deal with a cockroach in the house. You know how it is. Just typical shit. And hey, man. Hey, I'd freak out about that too. I don't like cockroaches. Let's just say that, you know? Cockroaches, they're a no-no. They gotta get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And when they get rid of it, they're all outside, you know, because they're doing... What was it? And, you know, they're burning flax stalks for the Bond Festival, which is a customary thing in Japan where it helps guide your ancestors, I imagine. I'm no expert on that, but they're outside. They're all doing that together after killing this roach, triumphantly, of course. And then all of a sudden, a portal, or a gate, I guess you would say, from Enta Isla opens up. And everyone's freaking out, you know, because Mal's had a premonition all day long that something's up, something's not right. Even Emmy has noticed it over the course of the day, that something is just not right today. So when that opens up, everyone panics, and out drops this apple all of a sudden, you know, just this mysterious apple. Everyone's like, what could this be? Why would an apple drop? I mean, we don't have giant apples like this in the demon realm or in Enta Isla. What could this be? You know? So Mao and Emmy start arguing. You know how they do. Their normal shtick. You guys know how it is. You've seen season 1. Y'all know how it is with these two. And they start arguing. Mao should know better than call her an itty bitty titty at this point, but he does. She gets pissed, tries to kill him, and she swings the sword down, but all of a sudden, this apple grows hands and catches the sword. And everyone's like, what the hell? And I gotta be honest, guys, that scene right there is kind of out of a horror movie. Just the apple with the arms standing out there, just standing up, walking around. That shit looked creepy. But all of a sudden, the apple starts unraveling, and out pops a girl. And we get introduced to Alice Ramos, guys. And I never thought I would see her animated. So, I'm really happy today, honestly. I never thought I would see this character animated. What a great character for the series. Let me tell you guys, season 1 was great. But the introduction to Alice Ramos actually propels this series to be so much more than it is. That's all I'll say, is that she enhances this series 1000%. So, of course, they bring her into Devil's Castle, which is the apartment. And they're like, all right. Why'd a girl come out of an apple? What's going on here? What's going on here, guys? Like, whoa, what are we doing? And they started asking her questions. She can apparently speak Japanese. Already kind of weird, but okay. They started asking her questions like, how'd you get here? She doesn't know, of course. She's like, all right, well, who are your parents? And this is where she says, my dad is Satan. Papa is Satan. And he's like, oh, yeah, Satan. He's like, wait, what? What? Wait a minute, what? And everyone's like, damn, you have a kid? How do you have a kid? He don't know. How does he have a kid, guys? I don't know. But she thinks that he is her father. And she thinks that Emmy is her mother. And that's how our episode ends, with hilarious confusion. And everyone passing out like, oh my lord, the hero and Satan had a kid together? Crazy. And guys, it's just, oh man. Like I said, Alice Ramos just enhances this series to the extreme. Like, truly brings out the best of our characters. And I can't wait to watch this with you guys. It's going to be so fun. Like I said, I can't believe I get to see Alice Ramos animated finally, guys. It's been years. I'm so happy. This is like the complete opposite of yesterday. I'm just beaming right now. So you guys let me know what you think about the return of The Devil is a Part-Timer after literally almost 10 years of not being around. Now, so you guys let me know in the comments down below. And that'll be it for today, guys, you know? Ah, I'm so happy. It's so weird to be happy for once, you know. But I like this feeling. I'd like to keep it. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day today. And until next time, just deuces. Have a blessed day.